Hey everybody, I hope you've all had a great week. We're already coming up on the weekend, which means it's time for another video. This video is actually going to be sort of a short, almost like a preview video to a bigger one I'm going to post tomorrow morning, which I'll tell you about in a minute. I'd like to show you guys 3 things real quick today. First of all, did you know that my wife can play the drums? For a non-drummer, she's actually got a pretty solid beat here. She's got good time. This is Meredith, by the way. She's awesome, and not only does she have a bit of drumming skills, she's actually a guitar player. Anyways, I originally shot this footage just to test out this new wide-angle lens I got for my phone that I film all my videos on. I got this lens kit on Amazon for $11, and it comes with this clip that allows you to attach the lenses to your phone. It works with iPhones 4 through 7 as far as I know. It's pretty universal. It came with a wide angle lens, which is why I bought it. It also includes a macro lens that I'll probably never use, and a fisheye lens, which is also pretty wacky in case I ever want to get a fisheye effect, I guess. But the wide angle lens is really cool, and I wanted to show it to you because, well, I'll be using it in some future videos, and I think it looks cool. But it's also very practical because with that lens on my phone, I can get the phone up close to my hands while I'm playing drums, so I can film myself playing and then watch it and be able to evaluate my technique and see what I'm doing more closely, so I can kind of be my own teacher, my own critic, and be able to work on things. I think that's a really important practice tool for a lot of us drummers. Maybe we're not actively taking lessons now, or maybe we've kind of become our own teacher in a way, or maybe we're self-taught. Lenses like this can just make that even better, make it even easier. So those were the first 2 things I wanted to show you guys. The third thing is I'm actually doing a 3-part video series starting tomorrow, and then the next weekend and the weekend after that, just about playing drums in an apartment and my practice kit with the Aquarian super pads and the Zildjian low volume cymbals, and what I'm doing with that to kind of keep things quiet, to keep my neighbors happy, and to be able to practice creatively and productively, even living in an apartment. The first video will be up tomorrow morning, Saturday morning, and we'll talk about room acoustics and just the basics of the setup and keeping it as quiet as possible, not disturbing your neighbors. From there, next weekend, we'll go into part 2 where we'll talk about putting mics on the setup and running it through some processing and logic so we can get more creative sounds and maybe be a little more inspired and creative in our practicing, even playing a practice kit. And then for the third week, we'll talk about some more extreme processing and getting some really wacky, funkier sounds out of the kit, as well as using sample replacement. At that point, we're kind of using the kit for drum programming, and we're using those sounds to actually create other drum sounds. So it's kind of like an indirect approach to an electric drum set. So it's almost like the next best thing to a DIY electric drum set, which I think is really cool, and I'm really excited to show you guys. So I hope you'll stay tuned for that and hang out for these videos. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching.